Racing Games dude, and I'm actually at the auto show right now in Chicago, and we're talking about the new Corvette. So as you can see, the new Corvette has an all aluminum frame on the new 7-speed manual transmission. On the clear seats, which reviewers in the past said that they were honestly crap, but. And let's move on to the other stuff. As you see, this is the heart of the. This is what the. So this is the new transmission for the Corvette. It's a 7-speed manual. As you can see, TR6070. It also has a run matching system when you upshift, where it blips the engine. That way you can that way you don't have to worry about decreasing the engine speed as you shift into the next gear. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's great. Actually, moving on back to the frame. Everything, as you can see, everything's made for some shape or form and for some reason. Also, a new steering wheel, as you can see, along with other add-ons like paddle shifters, even though it's a manual. And let's move on to the actual car now. Hello, this is Tom again. This is the Heart of the Beast 6.2 liter pushrod V8. It's been revived for the 2014 model, along with direct injection, variable valve timing, and cylinder deactivation to get better fuel economy. Some are saying that it could get about 25 mpg highway. And these are the power measurements. 450 for both horsepower and torque, but the torque is a low 4,200 RPM for an naturally aspirated engine. And the compressor ratio is 5:1. Let bore stroke is 23.25 millimeters by 92 millimeters. Very powerful engine. People are also saying that you could go under 3 seconds. It can take 3 seconds to get from 0 to 60. So very impressive from just like a naturally aspirational engine. Let's move on to the vehicle now. Hello, this is Tom again, and back to the SU car, and it just looks awesome, really. So everything has a shape and purpose, and overall, it's great. As you see from the interior, it's much improved over the last generation. You can see real carbon fiber, a lot of real aluminum. That's what they're saying. Everything's high quality. Same with the doors, with that beautiful red leather. It was the back with the controversial taillights, which I think look very good. They were futuristic than the last ones, but hopefully this was the new version, the C7, was starting to be more modern. So that's it. So overall, nice job, Chevy.
When it comes to the vehicle, ultimately it's an American heartthrob. So what we have on display is the most powerful, the most capable, and the most fuel-efficient standard Corvette ever. Now it has an estimated 450 horsepower and 450 pound-feet of torque. 0 to 60 is under 4 seconds. Now the vehicle is capable of achieving more than 1 G in cornering acceleration. That's pretty exceptional because American performance is typically known for off the line, but as you can see, our engineers are going in a more lateral direction. Now when it comes to efficiency, we're expected to exceed 26 miles per gallon on the highway. Now let's talk about this beautiful design, things that you can't measure. The fit, the finish, the attention to detail, the racing technology that's made for the street and also made for the track. What you see is what you get, making every single line count on Corvette Stingray's fully functional, elegant exterior, from front to end. The air extractors help to reduce front end lift when you're traveling at high speeds with such exceptional horsepower. You want to make sure you feel in control. That asks for responsive handling. Now the front fender side coves, they help to vent under hood air pressure, reducing aerodynamic drag. Out back here, the inlets on your rear quarter panel. Now we've got air that goes in, that air goes over here. heat exchanger. Now we're cooling a differential, opposite side of the driver, that's for cooling the transmission. And then out back, this is the lowest center of pressure. That's the best way for that air to just easily escape there. Now the design details, it features a carbon fiber removable roof panel. Keep in mind, we're talking about the standard Corvette. Once again, this vehicle offers you more than any standard Corvette ever. Now you also have a carbon fiber hood. Now composite fenders, doors, rear quarter panels, and hatchback. You have a carbon nano composite underbody panel, has a little bit of carbon fiber in there as well. And as you can see, even that carbon fiber extends to the interior design. Let's just say that if it looks like carbon fiber, it is carbon fiber. Now I have the opportunity to work as a representative of Chevrolet for the past 8 years, speaking to consumers that own Corvettes. And one of the things that we heard over the years, if the performance competes with the European engineering, how about the interior? We want more quality, we want more refinement. They heard your cry, your demand has absolutely been delivered. Standard model, it even includes a fully wrapped interior. You've got 8-inch driver configurable screens. One is a touch screen display that incorporates our incredible miling technology. But I know what you want to know about when it comes to the Vette. Let's go ahead and talk about exactly what's under the hood. Now it features the 5th generation 6.2-liter small block pushrod V8 engine. That's the LT1. You remember that name. Now, once again, for those of you showing up, that's an estimated 450 horsepower and the same amount of torque to match. Now, keep in mind when we say estimated, that is a bare minimum. This technology is still being tested. It's still being calibrated. I know you want to know the quarter-mile times and the top speeds, and trust me, I look forward to hearing those numbers as well. As soon as we have them, we'll deliver that information to you. Now, the model that you see here on display, this is a Z51 packaging. It's the new C7. You want to know the options that are available. You can get the Z51, the telltale signs you can visually see, larger wheels, larger tires. Now you also have larger brakes, those 6-piston calipers up front. And then this is a Z51 specific spoiler out back. Now let's say that you remove the spoiler at 18 and 19-inch wheels and tires, you are looking at a standard Corvette. Now the elements of that Z51 package that you cannot see, but they've been engineered for you to feel on the road and the track, that's going to include an electronic limited slip differential, a dry sump oiling system, integral brake. Now you also have brake cooling ducts, additional air deflectors. The vehicle has active ride and handling like GM's generation of magnetic ride control. Now this vehicle will be available for purchase the 3rd quarter of this year, and of course it will be built, you know, that good old place in Bowling Green, Kentucky, as it has been for quite some time now. Now the price point of the vehicle is going to be comparable to the C6, so it will start under $60,000. You have to keep in mind that this is a Chevrolet, and Chevrolet, it's going to give you that nice quality, sophisticated look, but you're going to pay half the price. When it comes to power to weight ratio, this vehicle outranks the Porsche 911, the Carrera, and the Audi R8. Regardless of what you can afford, this is the one that you will choose. Now, that facility in Bowling Green, Kentucky underwent a $131 million renovation. $52 million of that went to building the body shop, where that all aluminum frame will be built in-house for the very first time. Now that all aluminum frame, I was speaking with a consumer just yesterday, and they were asking me about the ride and handling. Is it bumpy? How is that going to work? Everything has been engineered on this vehicle to be seamless in technology, because that frame, not only is it precisely 99 pounds lighter, but it's 57% stiffer, which adds to the ultimate rigidity and handling capability of the vehicle. The most powerful, the most capable, the most fuel-efficient standard Corvette ever. If you have additional questions, my name is Alicia. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your enthusiasm. Welcome to Chevrolet, and welcome to the return of the Stingray.